These are my fuse molds. They're all nicely waxed up and ready to go. You can see that I've got a channel in the front of the nose here. That's for an inflation bladder. And of course I've got the nose cone molds there ready to go as well. So let's get some paint in them. The molds have got all the base coat in there now. I've had to very slowly put very thin coats on the molds because they're all waxed up. It fish eyes if you put too much on at once. What I'm going to do now is back it with white. Now I've backed my molds with white. I'm going to start laying them up. First off, I've got some 2-ounce glass and 4-ounce glass. I'm going to lay those in first. But first I've got to splooge up all around inside my wing saddle and around where the nose cone comes up onto the flange and any other tight spots that are on the mould. I usually put a bit of splusion down here too. It just helps the glass to go around those curves. So we'll get all that done and put this first layers of glass in. Just got all my splusion. And now we'll throw the 2-ounce in with the 4-ounce on the back of it. Okay, I've got all my glass laid in there now, and as you can notice that the seam is sticking up on both sides. The reason for this is that I'm going to let this gel off, and then I'm going to cut the glass right off to the flange of the mould, and this way I can get a bubble free seam.
Kiwi commentating or what?
Yeah, you got Kiwi commentating. Now my glass has been in here for a good 2 to 3 hours and it's gelled off quite nicely. It's quite firm, but it's still a little bit sticky but firm. So what you do now is you trim all it off so it's all flat with the mould. So now when I lay this up, I'm not going to get any bubbles or any pulling off of the seam to get bubbles in there. I've just put all my glass and everything in there. I've got a seam on one side, and on the other side I've got the seam on there. My inflation bladder's all put in, everything's ready to go, so I'm just going to close the mould up. Just got all the moulds joined up, and I just hooked up my inflation bladder. You can see it's pushing the hose back out when I push it in. You don't need a lot of pressure on it. All it's got to do is just push the seam closed. That's all you really need to do. Just taking all the cramps off my moulds, and we'll crack them open and have a look, see what we've got inside. Okay. It's released. go. Oh, there we have one fuse. There we go, we've got one fuse straight out of the mould. Just need to clean up the edges a little bit and it should be sweet. Okay, well let's have a look at my nose cone. It's looking good too.